What's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty, and I'm in the building, right? As you can see, I got the MPC Live Mark 1 behind me, guys. Mark 1, right there. MPC Live Mark 1. Got a skin on it, and it's still doing what it needs to do. So, guys, we're talking about sound, right? We're talking about sound. We're talking about sound. Everybody who's in the music production community, we are talking about sound, guys. Everybody wants to talk about all the new devices that come out all the time. And they want to talk about the workflow that's inside of these devices. To be honest, guys, I'll be honest with you. If they never came out with the Live 2, the Live 2 Retro, the Live 2 Gold Edition, the MPC One Plus Retro Edition, the MPC X, the MPC X SE Retro Edition. Like, think about it, guys. And if they literally only had this one right here, which is a beast, by the way, and it's built to last, man. Sturdy. That thing is like a rock. Okay, solid piece of equipment. I'm gonna be able to have this MPC Live Mark One forever, forever. Especially since I just keep it just chilling. It's just basically the brains of the studio. It's basically similar and identical to when I was using FL Studio on a computer. So here's a computer right here, and this is a powerhouse. I mean, a powerhouse computer. Powerhouse, guys. There's literally nothing I can't do on that computer. It has that much in it, and I can still upgrade it even more. But if I was to work in FL Studio or any type of DAW on a computer, I'm chilling. And then vice versa. I could just go to this MPC Live Mark One, and I'm chilling. So if they never came out with any of these other ones, the keys, the 67 keys, or 37 keys, or 61 keys, and all this stuff, and they only had this one right here. If they said for the last 5 years, let's say since 2005, the last 8 years, inside of music production, if they only had this one device right here, everybody would still be able to make music, and they would still be loving it and still be like, yo, we got MPCs, still making MPC videos and all that. They'd be still be doing tutorials, walkthrough videos, product, all this stuff. Same thing. Because the main features that really changed inside throughout the time of them adding stuff is simple stuff that most people already had in their studios, guys. They added keyboards to the MPC Live, basically. You know what I'm saying? They did a smaller form factor. You know what I'm saying? They added more buttons. They just changed the form factor, man. If you really, guys, if you really put it into perspective, they just changed the form factor for to fit other people's needs. A lot of people complaining, oh, I can't afford this, so they made a cheaper one. A lot of people saying like, oh, um I want to use a keyboard. I want to use a keyboard instead of hitting the pads, because you could just go into pad perform mode, and then hit these pads, and now you're playing it like a keyboard. But some people didn't want to do it like that for like the synth engine and stuff like that. So they added a keyboard to it. You know what I'm saying? So they're just doing these little remixes and remodeling and reskinning the same thing, guys. So right now, you can make a banging beat literally with this MPC Live Mark One, guys. You don't they if they never came out with any other device after they made this one, everybody would still be using it and be talking about, yo, I just made this. They'd be, oh, 5 minute beat cook up, or I just did this beat in 2 minutes. Or if you go on YouTube right now, just go on YouTube right now and look at every title, they'll still be able to say that. They would literally be able to still say that with the MPC Live Mark One. Every title, because you want to know why? Because the main ingredient that changed from the MPC Live 2, right, to the MPC Live 3 is that software that, you know what I'm saying, the Pro expansion pack, the Pro pack, whatever, right? So supposedly the Pro Pack changes a lot of inner functionalities of the system. I don't know. I didn't dive into it. I didn't look deep into it because I don't need you. Nobody needs it. Nobody needs it to make simple music. We're just talking about sound here, guys. So they they're literally tricking you into falling in love with VSTs, with different ways you can manipulate the sound in the box instead of just worrying about music. Like music, like for example, this is the Roland FA06. I told you it's sitting here, the black on black, the Roland FA06, black on black keyboard workstation. I don't even need the MPC, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you guys and girls. I don't even need the MPC to make music because I have the Roland FA06, the Phantom keyboard workstation. Do you know what that means? That means I could do a full song, an entire song inside of that workstation. I could make the instrumental from scratch. I could literally use the drum kits that's in there, or I could also record drums into it. I could record my vocals into it. It literally has a vocoder. A vocoder. If I want to do like the vocoder robot voice, I could just plug up my mic into the Roland keyboard workstation and record my vocals right into that. And then I'm going to be getting that Roland vintage type of sound. Because they have their own circuitry inside of there. They have their own converters inside of those keyboards. That's why they cost so much money, and that's why the sound sounds the way it do. When I make my music, guys, here right now, there's a track on here right now. I'm not showing you right now, but there's a track in there right now. It's not done yet because it's actually far from done. Because the way I do music, the way I do my style, my genre of music, is totally different from the way you guys do boom bap, drill, trap, and all that stuff. It's different. It's a lot of elements into it. So my genre is called Ghost Wave, which is cinematic air hop sound that floats. So, guys, the sounds that's in this MPC Live Mark 1 right now are literally from this Roland Phantom. But the key part about it is it's dry. So I'm not using the reverb and the chorus and all the different effects that's inside of this Roland keyboard, which I could, but I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm getting the dry tone signals. So the dry tone piano that's in here, I go into, I'm saying, the settings, and I take the reverb off. Because when you once you play a preset patch right here, it already has reverbs or things of that nature. I go and I take it off. I just want the tone, guys. The tone. I want that melodic, that tone that just sounds delicious. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I record it into the MPC as audio. So first you play the MIDI, make sure everything is good, and I sample it into the MPC as audio. Cause I'm dealing with sound, guys. I'm not worrying about the workflow of the MPC. I'm not even worrying about the workflow, to be honest, of the keyboard workstation we got over there. I'm not even worrying about the workflow of these two devices. I'm just worrying about my sound. So where am I getting my sound from? How does my sound? Do I need to enhance my sound? We're talking about music, guys. So now I get my tones from the keyboard workstation, get it into the MPC. Then I start creating my song. But I create my song with a dry tone, meaning my first loop. Let's say if it's a 2-bar loop, then I turn it into a 4-bar loop, right? Because you want the 4-bar loops. It's a better progression. Okay, it's more of a cinematic movie progression. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I get my loop going, but my main loop consists of multiple sounds coming from the Roland, and they're all mono, straight down the middle, mono, and they all are dry. So I'm doing a song in a dry tone without any reverb, without any delays, without any chorus modulation, no flanger, no nothing. Mono. And then once I get all my sounds to sound good mono in that one loop that has all these different elements happening without having elements happening. If you get what I'm saying, it's mentally in my mind what I'm going to do with the sounds. Then I start applying my effects when I go to the mixing stage. So I do my entire song, guys, sound mono, straight down the middle, mono, and dry tones. When you have all these guys on YouTube, they just loading up patches. They just loading up patches and they making beats and act like they're great because they do a quick loop, and the loop doesn't even tell a story. The loop doesn't even have any rhyme or reason to it. It's just a loop that they can just bop their heads to, because they're not real composers and not real musical producers. They don't understand music. They just understand how to get monetized and make money off of music and trick and manipulate the people. That's what they understand. So, guys, we're talking about sound. Now, when I get my full song, meaning I get my intro, which is going to be different from the chorus, which is going to be different from the verse. And I'm talking about keys wise, playing the keys, okay? Different. The intro might be chord progression. The chorus might be melodic. The verses might be melodic, but with a stripped down version. And then half of the chorus might be a key change, but with modulation. So I might modulate out of the first part of the chorus, playing the keys, modulate into a key change. And then from the second half of the chorus, modulate out of that back into the chorus, a key change, playing the keys on the keyboard. A lot of y'all don't even know that. You don't even understand that concept because you following these content creators who just doing 808 kick drum, triplet hi-hats, trap snares, and they're just bopping their head like after they make a quick loop, they're like, oh, this is hard. And they say they're the best producers in the world. They're not even teaching real music, not even teaching music theory. Okay? So once I get the song down, then I start mixing section by section and blending the whole song together, guys. Because I'm worried about sound. Do you not get the point of this video? We're talking about sound. I don't need workflow in here. I'm trying to compile, write, compose, understand a full song, music production, not workflow. And this could do this could do that, this could do bits and all the bells and whistles. So guys and girls, man, understand this. There's levels to music production. There's levels that some people don't show y'all. A lot of y'all don't even deserve. You don't even deserve to see what some people like me do, sitting behind the scenes, who are literally trying to perfect sound and music and understand music, man. A lot of y'all don't even deserve it because you can't even understand how to even open up your mind to be something like that, a person like that. You just followers. All y'all following all these people because you want to get the new MPC Live Mark III and you want to do YouTube videos and try to get YouTube monetization, become YouTube famous, and have the companies give you gear and say, hey, here's this MPC Live Mark IV. Here's this MPC X. This MPC X. What are they gonna call it? MPC X X3. I don't know. SE edition, retro color. That's what y'all got. That's music production in 2025, guys. That's music production and all the other fake stuff they got going on the internet, guys. That's what it is. So a lot of you guys don't even deserve to like capitalize off of a mind like mine and understand. Like I actually told y'all too much, just now, like how I construct the song. You know what I'm saying? How I construct it. But whatever. So if they never came out with another version of the MPC in the last 8 years, guys, and they kept it to this one, and all they did was change the software on this, everybody would still be boasting and raving about the MPC Live Mark I and how technology advanced it is, and how basically they could do everything on it, and they would be praising the company for giving us the updates and keeping the firmware updated and changing this and changing that for us, and blah 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 blah. What does buttons? Let me see. What does buttons on the top right here change anything, guys? When you can actually still do the same functions inside of the menu. Just go in there and do what you got. Go on the screen and just click and do what you got to do. Nothing. It really doesn't do anything. if you think about it, because you can still do the same function, you just do a little menu diagram. But that's typical for anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Menu diving is typical for your TV that you got in your living room. You do menu diving in there too to change this, change that setting, boom, 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 change the color of the TV. Like you do menu diving on a video game console. You go in there, you got to change this, you got to make sure your joystick lines up, and you got to fix the analog sticks, and all that menu dive. It's menu diving is everywhere, guys. So you didn't even need all those buttons on the outside, which makes that machine look hideous, man. They're gonna try to say, "Oh, it looks amazing." Oh, when I saw it in person, now it looks good. They People mentally trick themselves into something, man. They will people. It's like you can see the most ugliest creature on the face of this earth, but people would mentally trick themselves into thinking it's cute. Oh, it's so cute, and it's ugly as. guys, guys, what are we doing here, guys? Come on, people. What are we doing here, man? You guys know this one guy. He said today. He said, "Oh, you make some valid points, but what he said, you make some valid points, but you're definitely a hater because of what? It was I forget what he said, man. Anyway, guys, everybody, even the people that I'm talking about, they know for a fact I'm right. They know, man. They know, guys. They know I'm right. They know. They just don't like. Nobody likes the truth being thrown in their face. Put it like that. They don't like the truth. But the truth shall set you free. Why we can't get back to music production? Here's the question. Why can't we get back to real musical producers doing real music production? You want to know why we can't? Because these guys don't have artists. You think about it, man. If they had artists to work with, real artists in the music industry, if they had real projects, if they had real assignments, if they was real musical producers, that's what they would be doing. So if they wake up in the morning and if they take care of their hygiene, if you see how some of them look, if they take care of their hygiene, I be making myself laugh. I'm sorry, but if they take care of their hygiene, and then after that they look at their agenda for the day, and they got to do music production at this studio, even at their home studio. They would set the camera up and they would just do it. And they're like, "This is what I'm working on today, guys," and they'll start working. These guys set up tutorial videos for you guys. Think about it. They're setting up tutorial videos for you. That's not music production working inside the music industry. That's working for people on YouTube. People who signed up and registered for YouTube and they're looking for certain content, they're making content for you. If they was really in the music industry, they'll be doing that. And they'll just set up the camera. They'll do a live stream or they would do a video and they would show you what they did for that project or those projects. Because that's what they're doing with their time. There's only 24 hours in a day, man, and you sleeping for 8 of them at least. At least sometimes people sleep for 10 hours. Some people got kids. They got to take their kids to school. They got to pick their kids up. They got to bring them home. They got to bathe them. They got to feed them. Time goes, man. I know. I got 3 little ones, man, running around here. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they got their significant other. They got to give them time. If they are, I hope they're not ignoring them. So, guys, time flies. Believe it or not, man. This thing is sitting here. I worked on it last night. I got a little time to work on it now, so when I get off the video, I might work on it. But tomorrow, I'm not gonna have no time. I'm not gonna have time, guys. I'm out of the house. This is one of the rare times you guys will see me sitting in a studio talking to you guys. You want to know why? It's because it's a holiday today. It's a holiday, so the family's home and the family's out doing something right now. So I just went to work, but now I'm home. I'm tired. So now I get a chance to sit and just do a quick video, and I might do some. You see, I do all my photos. I do photos. I got the beat lined up. I'm working on that. Like there's different things happening, guys. You know what I'm saying? Man, time goes. So if they was really doing music in the music industry, they'll be showing it, man. They'll be telling me, "Oh, I'm working with this artist. I'm doing this. I'm doing." They'll be saying it because that would be their content because that's what they're doing with their life. But they're doing content for you guys to trick you like they're real musical producers in the game. and they get you worrying about the company. They get you worrying about the device that they're using, and they're capitalizing because they're making sales for the company, and they're capitalizing because they got you following them and their journey. You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy, guys. Oh, let me see something really quick. So turn this on. Turn the volume down because like I told you, I got to turn the volume down on the MPC because the sounds are in there, but they're not. There's no boost. They didn't go through a preamp or anything yet. So I got to send the sounds to a preamp so they can get, you know what I'm saying? I give them that boost, give them that grit, give them that analog sound. So let me see something. Menu. Play that. All right. Right? So this is sound. This is music. Right? So now watch when I stop it. You hear it died? It went straight blank. You didn't hear no artifacts. You didn't hear no delays. You didn't hear no reverb, no nothing. It's literally the tone, guys. But it's almost done. I got to add two more sounds to it. One sound to handle the high crisp end of the melodic loop, and then I have to add the bass line. So there's no bass line, so I got to add the bass line. I got to add the highs. Oh, three sounds, and I got to add one more like counter type of a melody that comes in sporadically, and then the main core of the song is done as far as the chorus is concerned. Then I got to go in there and now play the part for the verses. Then I got to go in there, play the part for the intro. Then I got to go in there and play the part for the bridge and play the part for the outro. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And the second half of the verse is going to be a key change too. I got to play it. But I already know what key my song is in and what key I'm going to change it to. I already know this, you know what I'm saying? I got, I'm not even going to share it. But listen, guys, we're just talking about sound. So right now, I hear it. It sounds good. It sounds clear. It's only coming out of one studio monitor, so I don't have both hooked up right now. But I'm listening to, if it all fits mono, then you're gonna see me start panning it out, getting everything sound crisp and everything sit in its own pocket. I'm not even, there's no EQ, no nothing, guys. I'm EQing by ear. I'm EQing by sound. Like I'm literally, if I need to turn something up or down, I do it with the MIDI note first, like how I played it, because I might have played something a little too, you know what I'm saying, too, you get what I'm saying, like too solid, too firm. So I just go on a MIDI note, just turn it down a little bit. All right, that's sitting in a good spot. So I'm doing compression and I'm doing EQing by the way I play my sound, guys. Because I'm not hitting, when I hit the keys, everything doesn't come out of the keyboard at 100. You know, some people put it on like at 100, so everything just comes at 100. I'm not doing that. How if you touch the keyboard hard or soft, it's gonna come out. It's gonna give you that expression. You guys tomorrow, oh, I need the expression on the MPC line 3. No, you don't, man. You get a rolling phantom and it has all the expression built in. All you need is simple expression. You don't need the stuff that does, oh, this. Come on, man. We're just on my sound. So listen, play it. It just cut. You don't hear nothing. You just hear me talking. Usually you hear like the ringing out of all the effects. That's how you know I'm not capping. So listen. Come on. I already know that joint right there is crazy without even finishing the chorus yet, without the bass line, without the high crisp, you know what I'm saying, top, without pan. There's no panning yet. There's no panning left. There's no panning right, and there's no panning north and south yet. Panning north and south. If you don't know, a lot of people don't know what panning north and south is. That's reverb. So there's no panning north and south. There's no delays. There's no none of that. There's no separation. There's no dropping sounds in and out. None of that's all mono. You know what I'm saying, guys? Because I'm worried about sound, guys. I'm just making a song. Keeping it simple, too. But that's all you need is simple. You don't need all this crazy gizmos and gadgets and go gadget arms coming out your goddamn MPC lives, guys. You don't need that, man. You're just doing sound. Music, man. Just make great music. That's all you need. I'll show you something. Let me see. What track should we go? These are 22. Might be 22. Let me see. Let's see. 22. Might not be 22. Okay. Yeah. So let me show you really quick. See? So can you see? Yes. So that's me playing the keys right there. You know what I'm saying? And that is still in MIDI. So I haven't even touched that yet. I haven't like gone in here and finagle with that yet. But as you can see, I was gonna play now. I didn't even listen. I played it just like that. Played it and I left it. And I just wanted to hear how it sounded in the mix. I literally, if I want to, I could record that. I could bounce that to audio now, and that would be in my finished project. You know what I'm saying? Or I could go in there and say, oh, now let me just do a little EQ and compression by controlling the levels, literally right there with the MIDI notes. You don't need to go in here and add effects and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. Just understand the sound. No. Now, when I start mixing it in my Ghost Wav sound, that's when you're going to start hearing all the separation, but it's going to be tight because now everything's going to sit in its own space. Once I get it mono, now I get everything in stereo, sitting in its own space. Then I can start adding the reverbs and the delays and all this and that. That's going to, and you're going to hear it clear because when I separate it, something's going to be pan this way, pan this way, pan this way. Dude, guys, son, a lot of you guys don't even know how to do reverb going out of one channel. Like, let me show you something, man. I got crazy stuff right here. This joint is crazy right here. This is better than any delay that's sitting inside the MPC, guys. I'm not going to market or promote the company. I'm not here for that, guys. I'm not trying to do that, okay? I'm not trying to do that. Make sure my keyboard is on. Anyway, so guys, this reverb right here, crazy. I'm not promoting. I'm not showing you the company, guys. I'm not promoting it. This reverb right here, though, the one that's on the bottom, bananas. I'm not even promoting. I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting nothing, guys. I'm not trying to tell you get product, none of that stuff. That's only 3 little pieces of outboard gear. 3. That's compared to all the stuff that I got. That's just 3. That's to get the song started, guys. when I go into the mix, you know what I'm saying? But one of these units can take the reverb and literally send the reverb out of one channel, which means one speaker, which is one side. So meaning that you don't have the reverb bouncing stereo through both speakers, which frees you up to do different tricks and techniques if you really understand music. So I could have a piano sound that does a delay going out of the left channel, and the reverb for that will only go out of the left channel, and that will just be there. But at the same time, I can have the same piano I can have the same piano coming out the right channel, but with a different delay and a different sounding reverb. If you know, you know, man. If you know, you know. That is way different from what these guys are teaching you on YouTube, man. They're not teaching you sound and how to move sound and how to captivate the audience with sound. I'm literally, my style, Ghost Wav, which is cinematic air hop. Cinematic air hop. Sound that floats. Is designed to captivate the audience as if it's a movie scene, but it's air hop. It's floats. It's flowy. It doesn't hit as hard as hip hop, like boom bap. You know what I'm saying? You know, New York's gritty style. but it has that. It still has grit and texture because it's analog grit, and it has this rolling grit and so forth. But it's going to captivate you. It's going to tell a story. You know, I'm playing around, right? Yeah. So, yeah, we about to get up out of here, man. About to get up out of here. You. All my haters mad, but I'm Casper the friendly ghost. Pop shows at them serving plate of French toast. Eyes open, man. Love it when they bracket boats. Have your body swimming with the fishes on the East Coast. And I'm from New York, dog. You know we love our bangers. Every day you come outside, your life is in danger. And I got the desert eagle like the forest ranger. Have your body on the red like a Power Ranger. Everybody hates me, dog. Similar to Chris Rock. And I got a twin, so you know he bringing twin clocks. Woo, son. Son, this is legend game. And it's dry. So you know, I'm able to literally come to you guys dry tones, mono, not stereo, not none of these special effects, guys. There's no effects, none. And I'm already formulating a song, man, a song, chorus, like verses, bridges, intros with emotions and like sound effects and like just crazy stuff happening, like vocals, like, oh, I'm thinking music, man. I'm doing what a real musical producer is supposed to do. Talk about music sonically, sound wise, composition wise, a composer just thinking about the audience and film and TV. That's music, man. Not to my hey guys, let's talk about this and that. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? I'm confused, man. What are we doing? It's your boy Old Fight Dynasty. I'm gonna work on this some more, and it's nowhere near done, guys. It's only a one key. It's only a one key right now. By the time the end of the song, this instrumental in the song is gonna have multiple key changes. Multiple. And when it has multiple key changes, guys, that is going to force the artist to change the tone of voice and also their feelings and emotions throughout the record. That's what makes classical records, if you really want to put it into perspective. You want to make a timeless piece, that's what you do, man. That's you want to make something like Michael Jackson or so many countless artists, man. That's what you do, man. You worry about the sound. Make sure you do the music. before you worry about a gizmo and a gadget and something with RGB lighting, and you could press all these different buttons, and you can skip past this, and you can do this, and this. Oh, this does all the effects for me. Come on, man. I'm just worrying about a piano right now. A piano. I'm doing a full song just doing piano, man. What are we doing? This your boy Old Five Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me, and don't forget I'm multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Multi-platinum. I'm multi-platinum. Don't forget to Google me. I'm out. Peace.